Ladies and gentlemen of the class of 2010, come, role-playing. If I could offer you only one tip for the future, role-playing would be it. The long-term benefits of role-playing have been consistently misunderstood by scientists, where the rest of my advice has no basis more reliable than my own role-playing experience. I will dispense this advice. Enjoy the power and beauty of your role-playing experience. Ah, never mind. You'll not understand the power and beauty of your role-playing experience till it's faded. But trust me, in 20 years, you'll look back at photos of yourself dressed as an orc and recall in ways you can't grasp now how much role-playing you did and how fabulous it really was. You are not as sick as you imagined. Don't worry about where the next blow is coming from. Well, worry, but know that worrying is as effective as trying to pull a LARP girl after 48 hours of role-playing. The real troubles in your life are apt to be things that never crossed your fear-struck mind, like the unexpected lack of a game on some idle Tuesday. Hit one person every day that scares you. Sing badly. Be reckless when raiding other factions' war chests. Don't put up with people who are reckless when they attack yours. Giggle. Don't waste your time on alchemy. Sometimes you're an elf, sometimes you're a dwarf. The race is long, and in the end, it's only to the bar. Make up compliments you received. Return the insults. If you don't succeed in doing this, drink more beer now. Keep your character cards. Throw away your old spell cards. Wench. Don't feel guilty if you don't know when you might dry off after an event. Most interesting people I know didn't know at 22 when they would grow up, and some of the most interesting 40-year-olds I know still haven't. Get plenty of dead things, but be kind to your Lord General. You'll miss him when he's gone. Maybe you'll pull your blows, maybe you won't. Maybe you'll get out of the ritual circle alive, maybe you won't. Maybe you'll enter rehab at 40, dance the nude conga on the 25th renewal. Whatever you do, congratulate yourself on the cleverness of your character and berate others. Your choices have plot influence, so are everybody else's. Enjoy someone else's folly. Use it every way you can. Don't be afraid of ruining the plot line with it. It's probably the only time you'll upset the gods. Dance. Even if you've nowhere to do it but in the pit with a goblin. Ignore the plot lines, don't ever follow them. Do not read Scribe magazine, just cut the pictures out and put them on your wall. Get to know your parents. Most of the other players don't know whose theirs are. Nice to your Lord General is your best link to plot, and the person most likely to stop you getting your head kicked in by the Fae when facing them in the future. Understands that favourite characters, they come and go. With a flammable fuse, you should expect to hold on. Work hard to bridge the gaps of strength and consistency, because the older you get, the harder it will be to beat up the vipers like when you were young. Live in Teutonia once, but leave before it makes you too hard. Live in Albion once, but leave before you turn into Mr. Bean. Too late, Simba. Accept certain inalienable truths. Event prices will rise, referees will be biased, you too will get killed. When you do, you'll fantasize that when you were young, prices were reasonable, referees didn't cheat, and death was never as bad as this. Respect the good dead. Don't expect anyone else to buy you a beer. Maybe you'll have plate armor, maybe you'll have a wealthy Lord General, but you never know when either one of them might get you killed. Don't mess too much with dark elves, or by the time you're 50, you'll look like a black and white minstrel. Be careful whose cheap weapons you buy, but be patient with those who supply them. Cheap events are a form of rip-off. Dispensing old plot is a way of taking old stock from the disposal, wiping it off, painting over the sell-by date, and reselling it for more than it's worth. But trust me, on the roleplay.